I doubled down on my career in my 30s, and financially, that was the biggest mistake. And the weird part, it actually worked. I became valuable. I worked 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and I became indispensable. I thought I was building financial security. I was building career capital without building financial optionality. I love my career. I wanted to become indispensable, and so I poured everything into it. It was kind of like I was so loyal to the organization. But get this, being indispensable to one organization isn't the same as being financially dependent from it. And so what I often do is a one paycheck test. If your primary paycheck disappeared for 6 months, how many good choices would you have? The question isn't would I survive, but how many choices would I have? Here's the success paradox. Lifestyle goes up, obligations go up, and then dependency can also go up, which is interesting because a side hustle or side income that ignores your existing advantage can create income while destroying margin. So this is what you need to do. The 2S filter. Skill and season. Does it leverage something that I'm already good at, your skill? And season. Does it fit my life right now? That's the key. So whatever your side income is, maybe it might be making you money, but it is just temporary. Because if it doesn't create more margin for your time, your finances, and for your life, it will eventually burn you out. So you need to run the 2S filter, which is what are the skill sets that you have? And you could be a restaurant server, which I was for many years. And people think, well, I'm just a restaurant server. No, you need to figure out what skill set are you learning customer service, problem solving. Are you learning how to deal and how to have hard conversation, how to have excellence in your work? What skill set are you learning? And then you need to cross-translate that into another skill that will make you money. And also season is important because maybe you're a single mom with kids. You're in a very particular season where you can do something and you can't. Or maybe you are a very busy leader for an organization. You're raising a family. You have all these kind of different hobbies. And so your season might be very different. So you got to look at your skill set and your season. What I would do if you're in your 30s, keep inventory, cross-translate, experiment, and protect, right? So keep the career, keep your W-2. I am passionate. You need to love your W-2. So keep your W-2 in your job and then do what I call margin inventory. You got to take an inventory of your skill set and then you need to cross-translate that into an income that you can make through your skill set. Now, there are some times where you need to develop new skill sets, like maybe developing the skill of social media. But I would have everybody start with understanding your margin inventory and then figuring out and cross-translate that skill that you have developed over your life into a skill set that will make you money. And then you need to explore different side income opportunities and actually experiment, which some people like take action. So you need to explore, do research, and then you got to experiment. Don't just scroll through YouTube. Don't listen to your friends. That's exploring, which is needed. But immediately you need to experiment. And then lastly, protect. Protect your marriage, protect your family, and protect your mental margin. The goal isn't maximum income. It's more options without destroying the life the money is supposed to improve. For me personally, I don't regret building my career in my 30s. I don't regret loving and being loyal and being committed, but I regret making it my only financial engine. And I'm going to talk about it in the next video, but part of me thought if I am loyal, if I have stability in my income, then my life will be good. I'll get taken care of in the future. Financially, I'll be okay. But those were a lot of assumptions that I made that I wish I changed in my mind when I was in my 30s. And the type of job I'm doing, I'm probably going to do it as long as I can. So I have a deep conviction of having financial optionality because my parents had one career their whole life. Now, they are very content with their life. They're content in their retirement. However, they are now living off of just Social Security checks, which they've sacrificed for. So they legitimately deserve it and they've earned it. But they're living off of one stream of income. And as I look at their life, for me and my family, I realize, man, I need financial margin. I need financial optionality. What if in my 30s I was able to a margin inventory of my life, of my skills, cross translate that and start building a second stream of income in my 30s. How different my 40s will be. I'm 47 now, and I'm now testing whether I cross-trans the skills I've already built into an additional. My first goal is 2,000 reoccurring every month income without blowing up the rest of my life. I love my job, and that is why anytime I meet people in their 30s and they only have one line of income, and it might be 6 figures. I am around people that are making 6 figures and they only have one stream of income. I am pleased with them. Cross translate your skills and start creating another source of income. It's gonna take time, but I think the most sustainable is my method, which is called the margin method, which I'm gonna unfold in the future videos. There are like 100 different ways to make money. Does it fit your skill set and your season of life and your schedule? So subscribe, like this, and then follow along to the next video, which I'm going to unpack other mistakes that I made in my 30s, and then I'm going to unpack the how-to of my margin method.